Good morning, this is Kian from Crypto Boost. Really happy to have you here with me today on the 28th of July 2019. I'm back from my trip in Portugal, had a very good time. And today I've got two articles talking about VeChain partnerships, and I think it's very promising. Hope you like them. So let's jump right in. Republic of San Marino signs a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with blockchain platform VeChain. Very good, very good. So the Republic of San Marino has signed a memorandum with VeChain. So per the agreement, the two entities aim to deploy blockchain technology to incentivize sustainable ecological behavior from citizens. So type of gamification, like maybe they get some points if they throw away plastic bottles in the correct containers, or they pick up trash. I don't know, not sure yet, but I think this is very interesting. I also like the ecological aspect of that. And so the MOU was signed between San Marino Secretary Industry Craft Trade Labor Corporation and the DNV GL Business Assurance Group AS and VeChain Foundation Limited. So the goal is to become the first zero emissions country in the world, a very, very high goal. And I think, yeah, with gamification, like turning ecological incentives into a type of game where people can get points and maybe redeem these points for food, for services in the country. I think that works pretty well. And so the corporation is part of San Marino's strategy to create and promote an ecosystem of technological innovation and facilitate digital transformation. And the goal is to encourage citizens to adopt more environmentally friendly behavior that reduces carbonic acid gas emissions, saves water, and reduces waste. So we don't really have that much more information about what exactly they're going to be doing to reduce their footprint and become zero emission country. But I mean, I can imagine examples like you get some points if you don't use your car, or you get your points if you use electric cars, or for example bicycles and stuff like that, and you get points for that, or points for separating your rubbish, points for many things. So yeah, I think this is a very good way to promote ecological behavior. And gamification has been proven to work very well in different circumstances. People really like the aspect of incentives. When they do something good, they get positive feedback back. And the whole, it will all work over the token, over the San Marino's token. So the token's underlying blockchain technology will be based on the Vechainthor blockchain, and the citizens will be rewarded based on their ecological actions with the San Marino Innovation Token. And Andrea Zaffarini says, we will give life to a project that will directly engage citizens and reward their sustainable behavior, while also meeting the country's demands in regards to CO2 emissions reduction, water saving, and waste disposal management. Our ambitious goals is to become the first zero emissions country in the world. And I think this is very, very interesting. I really like the fact that blockchain with VeChain technology is going to be used to reduce emissions. I think that's a fantastic idea. Yeah. Next on our list is Vechainthor blockchain empowers its lifecycle management of premium beef produced in Australia with VeChain toolchain turnkey solution. Also very good in the supply chain management. VeChain is a big leader here. So the Chinese market provides great opportunities for Australian premium beef suppliers thanks to its enormous market. And according to latest report on China beef imports released by Meat and Livestock Australia, China registered a high record of beef import, around 1,194,000 tons from April 2018 to April 2019. And Beef imported from Australia, around 205,000 tons, accounted for 17.24% of the total, fourth only to Brazil, 338,000 tons. I won't go over the other numbers, but it's a lot of imported beef. And now L28 is a branded premium meat supplier in Western Australia, where the families running the business have been in the industry since 1904. And I think the main issue they want to reduce by being able to track beef on the blockchain is counterfeits, and making sure that the beef goes to the right stores, and that clients can afterwards also track the whole supply chain line from producer to the store at the end. I think this is very good. The L28 is committed to providing products that are traceable, interactable, and engageable. In its latest effort, L28 integrated the Vechainthor blockchain technology into its business model to provide consumers from around the world with a brand new way of interacting with the Australian meat producer. Going forward, it will continue to provide clean, safe, and healthy meat products for the consumers. And I think this is also going in the same direction as emission-free, ecological. People are becoming more conscious, want to know where the meat is coming from. I want to have a form of accountability. They want to be sure that the meat is coming from where the packaging says it's coming from, and the packaging is not enough because packaging can be faked. But now that this information is stored on the VeChain blockchain, this becomes much more transparent for the end consumer, and I think that's fantastic. So how Vechainthor blockchain technology will solve this supply chain problem in the meat industry, and that's like this. Under this model, meat producers, including L28, face several major problems. So the name or quantity of the products might be mistaken upon loading and unloading, and overseas meat factories import meat from all over the world, and Australian meat producers find it hard to keep track of their product in a timely and effective manner afterwards. And meat products are needed to be stored at required temperature ranges during transportation, otherwise they could deteriorate and spoil. And all this can be done automatically with different technologies, and this information can be stored immutably on the blockchain, so it cannot be tampered with. And I think that's fantastic. So the meat can be put in like cargo storage with a temperature gauge, and this temperature gauge will give a warning. It should the temperature go below a certain range or above a certain range. And I think that's important. So you would know that meat has been transported perfectly to reduce the risk of it being spoiled. Now, should there be any problems with the product, it is impossible or highly difficult to pinpoint the exact problematic batch, and then across the border recall will cause heavy losses to the supplier. And that's also here VeChain is very useful in this regard, because you can determine exactly where one product was stored, and you can just like return one container of product and not like the whole shipment. It's very trackable, and I think that's fantastic. Here they posted also a nice video showing how this information is tracked. They've got like a nice scanner. So I'll play the video. Here they're scanning the meat, and I think this is very good. So each one is scanned now individually. Probably in the future it will be done automatically. As I see, this is a bit of time consuming, but yeah, it's a working product. It's already being used, and I think that's very good. Now here are the following benefits of the VeChain toolchain solution. Now, combining the strengths of blockchain IoT and third-party verification provided by DNVGL, we can ensure the data's reliability and authenticity. The product and logistics data stored on the blockchain can be used to facilitate the beef producer's supply chain management and digital transformation. Improve the safety of products and supply chains, enable the manufacturers of suppliers to check their products status in real time, thereby reducing, avoiding information lag or asymmetry. I think that's great. Key upstream and downstream enterprises are allowed to share data with each other for enhanced mutual trust and enhance consumer trust by providing authentic and traceable information. So I think it's very good. A close eye will be kept on the product. Should anything go wrong, the producers will be able to conduct targeted recalls. So a lot more transparency. And yeah, I think this is fantastic use of the technology in supply chain management, increasing transparency for consumers. And it's a very big market, and we'll see good progress happening on the VeChain blockchain. And the VeChain team is doing fantastic updates on this. So that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed this these two short news updates, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. I'll gladly answer them for you. And without further ado, I wish you a great day and see you in the next one. Bye bye.